Duck farming is an important part of Vietnamese agriculture, especially in the Mekong Delta regions. With the characteristic of free-range farming, ducks are allowed to roam in the fields, where they seek food from insects, fallen grains, and various natural plants. This not only helps the ducks grow healthily, but also aids in cleaning the fields, reducing pests for the crops. The process of raising ducks typically starts from eggs and lasts about 3 months until the ducks reach maturity. Farmers need to have knowledge about caring for the ducks' health, adjusting their diets, and monitoring their growth. Duck farming not only provides fresh food, but also supplies duck eggs, helping to increase income for many households. With the development of modern farming technology, this profession is becoming increasingly efficient and sustainable, contributing to the improved livelihoods of rural people. Beyond being a source of food, duck farming symbolizes the connection between humans and nature, reflecting the unique cultural characteristics of rural Vietnam. Let's explore an exciting journey where the development of ducks and the integration of agriculture and duck farming create a vibrant picture of rural life in Vietnam. Duck eggs are incubated for approximately 28 days. On day 28, this miracle occurs. The duckling will use its beak to break the eggshell, creating a small hole to breathe. It then gradually enlarges the hole, preparing for its birth. The hatching process is not just a simple event, it is a journey that the duckling must overcome. When strong enough, the duckling will emerge from the eggshell. Typically, this process can take several hours. After the hatching process is complete, the workers will begin the important task of removing any remaining eggshells. Once the cleanup is done, the workers will evaluate the health of each duckling. They will check factors such as activity, agility, and overall health status. The healthy ducklings that show good signs of development will be selected for delivery to the local farms, where they will continue to grow and be cared for. In the first 4 weeks, farmers must closely monitor the health of the ducklings, identifying any abnormal signs early. Typically, the mortality rate at this stage is about 1 to 3%, so timely intervention when problems arise is crucial. In the first week, each duckling consumes approximately 25 to 30 grams of feed per day. By the 4th week, the amount of feed required increases to 100 to 120 grams per duckling per day. The suitable feed during this period is usually soft feed, rich in nutrients, with a protein content of 20 to 22%, along with the necessary minerals for growth. Additionally, water intake must also be regulated, with each duckling needing 200 to 300 milliliters of clean water daily to support digestion. The water must be replaced regularly to ensure hygiene. In the first week, the temperature in the rearing house should be maintained at 30 to 32 degrees Celsius to keep the ducklings warm. Cleaning the rearing environment must be done regularly, at least twice a day. Ducklings can grow from around 50 grams at hatching to 1.2 kilograms after 4 weeks if properly cared for. After reaching 4 weeks of age, the ducks are strong and healthy enough to transition to a free-range phase. At this stage, they no longer rely entirely on feed provided in the coop, but begin to be released into the fields to forage for food. This is a crucial period in duck farming, as it helps reduce the cost of commercial feed by utilizing natural food sources. The flock of ducks is moved from one field to another in search of food, and because of this unique characteristic, it is referred to as duck free-range farming. During this process, the ducks can be transported by boat or truck, depending on the terrain of the area where the farmers are operating. What is remarkable is that not only one flock of ducks is involved, but many flocks from various places gather and are moved in this way, creating a lively and bustling scene in the fields. The harvesting period in these fields typically lasts from 15 to 20 days. This means that the ducks can reside in this area for 15 to 20 days before the farmers continue to move them to other locations in search of new food sources. Notably, every 3 months, they will return to these fields to ensure the land has time to recover and provide the best conditions for the ducks to thrive in the next cycles. Ducks are typically released into rice fields after the harvest, where they can find fallen grains, insects, and small organisms. This process not only provides nutritious food for the ducks, but also helps clean the fields by removing pests and harmful organisms for the next crop. Free-range duck farming is a cost-effective method and creates a symbiotic relationship between agriculture and animal husbandry, where ducks are both nourished and contribute to improving soil productivity. Farmers still need to monitor the ducks' health and growth closely and provide supplemental feed if necessary. Additionally, ducks must be carefully managed to protect them from predators, and in bad weather, they may need to be brought back to the coop to ensure their safety. At this stage, ducks grow rapidly, with many breeds reaching 2.5 to 3 kilograms after 8 to 10 weeks of farming. By continuing to monitor and adjust their diet, and providing ample opportunity for exercise in the fields, farmers help the ducks develop strong muscles and improve their natural resistance to diseases. Typically, ducks reach maturity at the age of 5 to 6 months, depending on the breed. Once the ducks are mature and healthy, they will begin to mate. Mating usually occurs in the early morning or late afternoon. After a day of free-ranging in the fields, as the sunset begins to descend, the farmers guide the flock of ducks back to the coop for rest and protection from nighttime dangers. This scene is vibrant and deeply reflective of rural culture. The sight of the ducks following each other along narrow paths is truly a peaceful and nostalgic image. As they near the coop, the ducks slow down, occasionally stopping to search for leftover grains or insects on the ground. The fertile landscape of the Mekong Delta, with its vast green fields, provides a beautiful backdrop. This is not just a simple farming activity, but also a part of cultural life, reflecting the harmony between humans and nature in rural existence. Ducks usually start laying eggs when they are about 6 to 8 months old. The ideal time for egg laying is early in the morning, from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. This is when it is quiet, and the temperature is most suitable for the laying process. Ducks choose dry, airy, and quiet places to lay their eggs. In a controlled environment, farmers prepare clean nesting boxes lined with straw or soft materials to ensure the ducks are comfortable and the eggs are protected from breaking. On average, a duck can lay between 250 and 280 eggs per year. This means that with 10,000 ducks, farmers can collect between 6,800 and 7,600 eggs per day. This is a significant output, contributing greatly to the economic success of the farm. The price of duck eggs in supermarkets varies significantly by location and supply, typically ranging from $2 to $12 per dozen. In the US, prices are often around $6 to $9 per dozen, depending on the source and whether they are organic or free-range. Let's do the math based on an average price of $7.50 per dozen, which is approximately 63 cents per egg. If a farmer has 10,000 ducks laying an average of 1 egg per day, that would result in 10,000 eggs daily. Now, at a price of 63 cents per egg, the farmer could earn approximately $6,300 per day. If this rate is sustained over a year, the total income could reach around $2.3 million annually from selling duck eggs in a market with this price range. This would definitely exceed the $2 million estimation based on earlier assumptions, highlighting the significant profitability potential. Thus, duck egg farming can indeed generate substantial revenue if the market price remains steady and production is consistent year-round. The egg-laying process of ducks not only depends on the breed, but also on the nutrition and the environment in which they are raised. Proper care and optimal conditions will help the flock maintain a steady laying rate, ensuring high economic efficiency for the farmer. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you found the information helpful, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share the video so we can continue providing more valuable insights on agricultural economics. We are aiming to reach our first goal of 1,000 subscribers, and we would greatly appreciate your support. Feel free to leave your feedback in the comments section below.